Hi again. So I will record another video, and McDonald's has opened in the central and western parts of Ukraine, and you see teenagers, kids here again. It was closed for about half a year, a little longer, and this McDonald's here is the first one that opened in Lviv, and it looks like, not sure whether there are some limits, maybe too many people inside, I don't know. I see people are waiting outside. Anyway, so McDonald's has been closed for more than a year. I mean, more than half a year, and so it's open today, and the Ukrainian government is encouraging actually people to. And here's Domino's Pizza, and it never closed here in Lviv, so it's been open throughout the war. So the Ukrainian government has encouraged McDonald's to open, and when the announcement has been made about it being opened or about to be opened, actually the Ukrainian government, the office of the president, has celebrated it, mentioned it. So, you know, one of the critical things here during the war is to do whatever is possible to try to keep the economy alive, at least to some degree. Ukraine is receiving a lot of monetary help. We're not just talking about military help, but financial support, just for the economy to exist, at least partially. So, and also just for normalcy. You know, it's impossible to live in utter fear and utter depression. People need the feeling of as much normalcy as possible. It's just critical for psychological health. And so, you know, having McDonald's open is a big deal, especially for kids, especially for teenagers. This is where they just like to go. So yes, McDonald's is operating again. So this is downtown of Lviv again. And I need to hurry up to make sure I don't have to wait. So I'll give you a bit of history of Lviv for those who don't know. So here's a monument to, it says in Ukrainian, Korol Danilo, which means King Danilo or King Daniel. He was actually, I believe he was I think the Pope of Roman Catholic Church actually was the one who installed him to be a king. So I may be wrong, but so King Daniel, Король Данило, his son's name was Lev, which means lion, and that's how the name of the city of Lviv came about. So Lev, lion, Lviv. So this is how the name of Lviv has originated. So we're on our way to the market square, and here you see a man singing a song using traditional Ukrainian instrument. It only exists in Ukraine. I think I know the song. Hallelujah, hallelujah, and it might be hallelujah, hallelujah. I think I missed it. Anyway, this is a traditional Ukrainian instrument that has been, I think, invented in Ukraine, called bandura. Anyway, so yeah, I told you about the name of the city, Lviv. And here in Lviv, there are a bunch of lions that you often see on the buildings, statues, monuments. So before the war and before COVID, you would not be able really to get through here because there would be just crowds and crowds of people. Lviv has been visited by millions and millions of tourists prior to war, prior to COVID. And of course, Ukraine does not have, the airports in Ukraine don't operate right now. Train is too complicated. So you see the line over there? Yes, and this is one of the very beautiful streets as well. And this building over here, you see the windows boarded, and it's done pretty careful. It's a very, very long, old building. I'm not sure what's the... And this is the old Catholic cathedral. And you see it's being protected as well. So a lot of effort has been done to try to protect the statues here. You could tell that something is happening here. Of course, I've never seen anything like that before in my life, and probably this building has never seen anything like this before. Those crates, these windows, when the war started, and you know, we didn't know how bad it's gonna get, and whether I remember seeing this for the first time. And I was thinking, will I ever see this building before? cold but sunny, beautiful sun. And so you see the boarded windows here as well. And you can see here, I wonder if they will do anything more than what we are just seeing here. Oh, let's see if I can find here when this building was built here. Don't see it here, but very, very old, very beautiful. And you can see the line here as well. See the line? So all those places here are coffee shops, and they used to be full, and now you don't see much people because it's the wartime. The place of the name of this coffee shop here is called the World of Coffee, and people are not drinking coffee outside, maybe because it's just a bit too cold. So Pope John Paul II visited this Catholic cathedral. So the Ukrainian government has made a decision not to draft students. So we do see quite a few of young guys who are students, and so that helps a lot as well. Just brings the feeling of normalcy as well. This is a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building right here. can see the doors, really old ones. So this church has been built in 1610 through 1630, and it actually says that it's a military church. And you can see here it says taking care of our UNESCO heritage. So downtown of Lviv was designated by UNESCO as a world's architectural treasure. So it's supposed to be protected. And here it's quite beautiful here. We don't have official Apple stores, unfortunately, in Lviv. I think there are authorized resellers of Apple products. Here's another Apple reseller. Shortly after the war started, drinking alcohol has been prohibited. I'm not sure right now. First, there was a total ban on alcohol at the restaurants. And it may still be in place because here's a very popular beer drinking place. And you don't see people here. But you could not buy alcohol in the stores as well at first, but then they did change that rule and they allowed buying alcohol during the day, not at night. So here's the market square. Beautiful buildings over here. All of the buildings most of them have 3 windows width, and this has been designed, and if somebody wanted to have more than 3 windows, they would have like here, for example, they would just have to pay so much more to be allowed to do that. So as you can see, most buildings have only 3 windows. And okay, I forgot, I think it's the name of this guy is Neptune. So, and it says, we will enjoy the original after victory. And you see the trident over there. And trident is the Ukrainian, it's the Ukrainian symbol, the main Ukrainian symbol, trident. And Neptune is also the name of the one of the weapons that Ukraine is using. It's anti-ship weapons. So you can see there are these rails. You can see all these bags with sand. And so this is the where the city council and city mayor is, and you can see at the top it says Azovstal, free Mariupol defenders. You see the lines, and you see that our flag is still here.